Look, I really wanted to make like a whole dramatic travel montage where it's like super inspiring with the motivational music in the back, but it is near impossible to film while you're going through an airport with 3 luggages, let alone just doing anything in an airport alone. So, yeah, you're just gonna have to listen to me talk. I'm sorry. Alright, people. Yes, you did read the title right. I am not in school. I am in Scotland. I'm just as shook as you are, to be honest. So, for those of you that are following me and are very confused, I will provide some explanations for those of you who are new and just came across this video. Hey, what's up? I'm Reese, and I usually am a college vlogger, but not at this moment. So, what is going on? Basically, the thought of me going back to school this year made me want to rip my hair out. And I was like, probably shouldn't go back with that mindset and should probably figure things out before I do. So I decided to take a leave from school and come here to Europe. I want to explain that I did not drop out of school. I plan on going back. I'm simply taking a leave of absence. This is just for 1 semester to start. I might do the 2 semesters, like a whole year, but I did not drop out, okay? I do plan on going back. This is just a break because, like I said, I just could not go back to school. Like, I just mentally could not handle going back to school at this moment. Why am I here? What's going on? Why Scotland? Why? So I have a lot of shit up here. I've been struggling with a lot of mental health issues, I feel like for my whole life, but like the past couple years, and I was excited to go to college. I truly thought college was going to finally be the thing that helps me out because, you know, I'm away from my hometown, I'm independent, I'm doing something that I love on a campus that I love, but it just has not gotten any better, and I just, like, I couldn't imagine getting through the school year, so I just needed, like, a change. Like, I just needed to not go back and do something else because I don't think I would make it out of the school year. So once I did make the decision to not go to school, I was like, okay, well, I can't stay at home because that will defeat the purpose. I'll just get depressed at home and not do anything productive. So I was like, I need to do something spontaneous. Like, if I'm taking this break, I need to do something with it. So I was like, let me hop back over to Scotland. If you followed me for a while, last year I took a trip to Scotland for about 10 days to stay with my friend Emmy, who lives here, and she graciously opened her home to me again for however long I needed to stay, so I'm very grateful for her. She's an angel. And ever since I took that trip last year, I kid you not, I have thought about Scotland and just my trip in general every single day since. Like, there's not been a day where Scotland hasn't crossed my mind, and I feel like it would have been with any country, but I just particularly, like, fell in love with it here. It's just, it's beautiful. I didn't even feel like I was on vacation. I just felt, like, so comfortable, and I just, like, it just felt right. So I knew that's where I wanted to go back, plus she offered me a place to stay, so this is kind of just going to be my home base, and then I want to take, like, short trips to other locations around the UK or just Europe. But yeah, I know it sounds crazy. I still am, like, shook by my decision to do this. So how did this all go down with my parents? I know taking a trip is not, like, a privilege a lot of people have, and not going to school is really not an option for a lot of people. And I thought that was the same for me, but I was like, school will always be there. I can always go back, and I do plan on going back and finishing my degree. I just, like, why put myself through suffering when I can take a break, figure things out, and then go back with a better mindset? So when I told my parents, my dad was literally like, YOLO, go do what you want, live your life. He was, like, in the Navy, so he traveled a bunch, and he just really doesn't care. Either way, he's just like, live your life, man. But my mom was a different story because my mom instantly, like, jumped to the conclusion, like, I was dropping out of school, I was not going to finish my degree, we already put so much money and time into this, like, this was the plan, and I was like, nope, just need a little break, need a little breather here. And it did take a lot of convincing. Ultimately, I was going to do it anyway. I'm 20 years old, I can make my own decisions, live my own life, but of course I want her on board, she's my mom. So it did take a lot of convincing to get her warmed up to the idea. And yeah, now I'm here. But honestly, the thing that pushed me the most is that every day I would just sit at home and wallow in my bed. Sit at home, be on YouTube, be on Instagram, just being jealous of all these people that I see living their lives. Like, literally the people that we are jealous of on Instagram, just living the best life, doing what they want, you know, everything that we want in life. And I was like, why can't I do that? Why is this not my life? And then I just kind of sat back and thought, I can do that. Like nothing differentiates me from these people except that they made a decision to do something. They made a decision to not go to school, to travel, to pursue their social media career, whatever. And I was like, I can do that. Like, for me as an average person, that sounds extremely scary and risky, but also it's just as scary being miserable at home or in school. So I was like, YOLO. Like, literally YOLO, how stupid that sounds, is my motto at the moment, because like, you really do only live life. Like, you don't have to follow the pattern of life just because they expect it from you. Like, as long as you're doing something that makes you happy, live your life, man. Do you realize I throw up the peace sign every time I'm like... So yeah, that's just kind of what pushed me over, because I kind of just like slapped myself in the face and was like, you can do it. Like, just do it. I know it's scary, and I'm a super anxious person, and I'm terrible at making decisions, especially a huge decision like this. But I was like, I can do it. Why not? So I worked my ass off all summer at Target. They overscheduled me a bunch, which I guess ended up better because I made more money. So I did save money for this trip. And like I said, it's not really a privilege a lot of people have, but I'll have to worry about my student loans later and just use the money that I saved up for this trip, because all I needed to do was buy a flight. I bought one pretty cheap. It was overnight. I had a layover, so it wasn't that bad. And my friend has offered me to stay, so I really don't have to pay for a place to stay. I mean, I offered to pay her rent, but she just kind of brushed it off, and I was like, okay, bet. Like, I really did offer. Believe me, guys, I did offer. So all I needed was like food money, a little bit of transportation money, and like the occasional shopping money, because I don't really shop that much. So I'm mostly just paying for my food to survive here. So yeah, that's what's happening with my life right now. And basically, I wanted to just document this trip and not only motivate myself and push myself to do things that I wouldn't have done before, things that scare me, things that are new and that I've wanted to do. And I also wanted to hopefully inspire people to do the same. Like, maybe just take that leap of faith, maybe just make that decision. Like, I don't know if anything good is gonna come out of this. Like, I can't imagine it not. But at least I made the decision, and at least I tried. So that's kind of what I want to motivate other people to do, because there is so much pressure to like follow a certain schedule in your life, and I was like, I don't want to follow that schedule because I will self-implode. So that means I will be focusing a lot on my vlog channel. I plan on uploading vlogs a few times a week, kind of like longer vlogs that have multiple days in them or whatever, and just showing my life and just once again pushing myself to do new things. So definitely subscribe to my vlog channel. It's just Basically Reese, and I'll also be blogging as well. I have a blog, basicallyreese.com, where you can subscribe to the email list. And I realized that I just really love writing. Like, there's some things that I would rather write about than make a video about. So I'll also be writing a lot about my experience as well, so you should definitely check out my blog. But yeah, basically, I just was like, I need to do something with my life before I get hit by a bus and die and don't have anything to look back at, you know? Alright, okay, well, there's that. I don't really know how to end this video, so yeah. This year's motto, or whatever, it's the year's almost over, but YOLO, live your life, man, and hopefully you enjoy this journey with me, because that would suck if you didn't. I don't know how to end this video. Okay, bye.